YTBC, extra, extra. Get your copy of Overhand Right magazine right now because I think John Thompson is a subscriber. YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, I watched this fight. It was a good fight, you know. I like Liam Smith, man. I like this guy. You know what? He don't do anything fancy. He don't do anything fancy. He just come in and this dude just won a fight. Okay? I actually like him. I like his style. But actually, you know what? He can slip a punch, man. This dude can slip a punch. And John Thompson got some fast hands, and he was slipping a lot of them punches, you know. And I was kind of laughing during this fight, man. I was laughing during this fight because he was sitting there laughing at the dude, man. He was laughing at him, man. It was funny, man. But Liam Smith, man, he came in there and took care of business. But, you know, now we got people saying, he need to go and fight so-and-so. He need to fight so-and-so. Listen, y'all, let this guy develop, okay? Let this guy develop. Let him develop. Don't say let's throw him in the ring with Errol Spence Jr., okay? Let's not do that to him just yet. Let's not do that. Let's let this guy develop for a couple of fights, in my opinion, okay? I think Errol Spence Jr. will wreck this guy, and I think this is one of these guys that we need to just let develop. Let him develop so, you know, he wouldn't get in there early in his career and take a brutal loss to an Errol Spence Jr., you know, or to a Keith Thurman, because, you know, Keith Thurman can go up to 154. You know, like, we need to let him develop, fight some more competition on his level right now, and then, man, maybe in about 5 or 6 fights, man, when the guy get fight number 20 up under him, you know, then we unleash this guy and let him fight true competition. Okay, then we let him get in there, okay? I like this guy. I like him. I like how, you know, I like his style, man. It ain't fancy. It ain't fancy at all. But he was catching John Thompson with them overhand rights. And, you know, my thing with John Thompson, John was winning the fight in the first, I give him 3 rounds. He was winning. And then it's like he started putting his hands down, man. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what is this guy going to put his hands up? But Liam Smith was landing an overhand right at will. Then he landed a couple of overhand lefts. John Thompson is a sucker for it. Because Liam had this, like, deceptive overhand right. What he would do is he would duck down. Like, he would act like he's about to duck. But then he just throw the overhand right. And so John Thompson would think that he was trying to hit him in the body. And he kept catching him. And John Thompson was standing right there taking that punch. He ain't make no adjustments. They ain't do nothing. Now, one thing I do like about Liam Smith, man, whoever his trainers are, they showed him, man, they showed him how to cut the ring off. They showed him how to cut the ring off, okay? They showed this man how to cut the ring off, man, and that's just the way that is. John Thompson couldn't slip out of there. Liam Smith was cutting that ring off like a pro, man. I mean, I thought he was cutting it off. I mean, he looked good, man. I like this guy. I like him. I think he got a lot of promise, man. You know, and I think maybe, you know, give him 5 more fights, man. And then you put him in there, man. Like, really put him in there with the heavy hitter. But, you know, I hear some people talk, oh, man, let's get him in there. I think he beat so-and-so. Nah. Listen, let's not put this guy in there. Don't put him in there with an Erislandy Lara. Don't put him in there with an Errol Spence Jr. Don't put him in there with these guys yet, okay? This guy got a lot of potential, man. We got to let him develop. You know, and that's the problem in the sport of boxing, man. You know, a guy get a good quality win, and now you want to just throw him in there to the wolves, man. And I think that's what happened to Adrian Broner, in my opinion, you know. I think Adrian Broner got thrown into the wolves too fast, man. And, you know, it's had a negative effect on his career. Nah, man, let this guy develop. I like the tools. Liam Smith, man, he was throwing a pretty decent jab. You know, I thought he could have, you know, maybe jabbed a little bit more. I thought that he could have got on his toes a little bit more. I thought that he could have pivoted, you know, maybe use his footwork to avoid some of the contact. You know, see, these are things that I think he need to work on. But all in all, though, he's a good fighter, man. Now, I'm not really sure about his chin. Not because John Thompson really didn't hit him hard enough for him to even, you know, flinch. So I'm not really sure about his chin, okay? But, you know, if his chin holds up, then yeah, I'm going to call him legitimate. And I'll say, man, in about 5 fights, maybe 5 to 6 fights, I think this guy will definitely be ready, man. I'm talking about to get, you know, definitely get a bigger level of opponent. John Thompson, keep your head up, man. Or, in your case, put your hands up. That's what you need to do. I mean, you know, John, I don't know, man. Like, John Thompson wasn't, you know, I thought since Liam Smith kept his hands up so much, the body was really open. It was open. Liam Smith kept his body open. John Thompson never really tried to exploit that. I think John Thompson could have won this fight. He could have, to me personally, he could have easily won it. He never, ever, ever, ever went to the body. He didn't go to the body. Okay, he never went to the body, man. And I think that's where it flawed because Liam Smith kept coming ahead, man. I don't think John Thompson wasn't setting traps for him. And I knew Liam Smith was the stronger fighter. He's a pressure fighter. I knew that. But man, I'd have been working if it was me in the ring. I would have been working his body. I would have been tenderizing his body, man. I'd have been hitting him. I'd have been clinching him close. I'd have got in and I'd have started catching him in the body doing those clinches. I mean, man, it's a lot that John Thompson could have did, man. And then I got pissed off at his corner, man. His corner, man, his corner was freaking useless. I mean, just useless, man. But, I like this win nonetheless by Liam Smith. I like the win. Now, where does Liam Smith go from here, okay? Again, I said, I'm not really too interested in him fighting Errol Spence Jr. or, having, a Keith Thurman or somebody move up or just like a Erislandy Lar. I'm not really interested in him fighting those guys just yet, man. It's not time, man. It's not time for him, man, because, you throw him in the ring with those seasoned, guys like that, man, that just got, loads and loads of experience, man, or that's killers right now. And, you put him in the ring with them guys, man, they just going to, really get a victory over him. Keith Thurman, would probably, really go the distance or probably knock him out. Errol Spence Jr. could knock him out. And Erislandy Lar would probably just embarrass him. He wouldn't be able to hit him. So, I mean, let's avoid them three guys for right now. I'm not saying duck him. I'm just saying let this guy develop. Let him develop. Let this guy develop in his career, okay? But I like the start that his career is going, man. I like how it's going. And man, it was a great win, man. I'm happy for this guy, man, because, man, it just guys like him don't get a lot of attention and a lot of exposure. And a lot of champions from where he's from, man, they don't really come from that area. It's not like a sea of them. There's been some that come from his area, but it's not like a plethora of them, It's not a whole lot of them. So, congratulations, Liam Smith, on your victory. And definitely, man, I can't wait to see who he's going to be matched up against up next, okay? This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. Subscribe to Overhand Right Magazine. There is a publication coming near you. I'm done. Subscribe.